wrong strategy, or wrong method, or something. Be aware of this, okay? Everything generally in life is all excessive, is all nonsense. The entire thing is about realistically a woman, with what I'm referring to, what I'm speaking in reference to, with people in different groups, one or the other aware of one or the other, while they're keeping everybody distracted and dwelled in, their mind and their vision and their thoughts are to be with women. The only thing is something. The problem may be something may be unjust, something may be forceful, and something may be an puzzle of what is occurring. Okay, that's the problem. So that has to be distinguished, and anything realistically that is to do with quote unquote women, the entire point of women and men, and anything in reality is for everything, no matter what anything is, everything to be a puzzle of one another. Everything else is a lie. Okay, so this addiction, this abnormality of what people may view to be normal in terms of websites and everything else, all has to do with lies, abnormalities, and wide variety of many elements all over the place and various elements of reality, all may be interconnected and pinpointing to more abnormalities being grown, more problems persisting, and then there's some type of a leftover or something similar to that occurs, where then people are then able to pick and choose something and do a wide variety of doings. In other words, there's a lot of politics being played, or all these politics were played. And there's a mixed timing of everything, abnormal to normal, accustomed to what could have occurred, what is occurring, what occurred with the past. Okay, so this is how this delay or this phenomena of prolonging may be occurring, where then people are then able to do a bunch of weird abnormalities, and doing so also infect other people to do similar doings, so that people can quote unquote psychologically abuse people and continue to do something even though they think is abnormal. So from my understanding, a lot of abnormalities, a lot of nonsense things stopped long time ago. Okay, yet people not aware of the story and different beliefs, and people comparing being egotistical and selfish, not knowing the entire point of anything, not understanding everything with everything, realistically entertained and dwelled in nonsense, went out there and infected and poisoned people with all this nonsense. And the problems yet again was born. The very same thing that people took possibly years and years and years and years to solve, to stop. People being naive, people being selfish and egotistical and self-centered and not caring about anything or thinking about anything, went out, made a bunch of wrong choices, wrong decisions that yet again put people in wrong doings. People may say, okay, everything is good, everything is good, therefore nothing can, be broken. Whatever anything occurs, everything will be good. Well, that's true for long people are true. Yet, if people are false and go back to some type of wrongdoing, you think that will be preserved? No, that's just people making people believe a bunch of stuff and giving people a bunch of illusions to put up with more of an issue. In other words, you want a soft pillow? Here's a soft pillow. Go sleep and think whatever you want to think. However, this is what reality is in terms of whatever is occurring, not what reality is. So all this has to be distinguished. All this has to be stopped because none of this will work correctly. All this is part of the problem. Everything must be so good, so on dot, on point that people are able to do this, whatever they're doing. Nothing else makes sense. Doesn't equal that all this cannot be known. All this has to be known, and everything this has to function correctly because there's too many different elements with nonsense occurring that is affecting other elements with nonsense occurring also. Marley.